Good morning. I'd like to call to order this formal session of the Northern Michigan University Board of Trustees. Secretary Andrew, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Fatante.
Here.
Trustee Hart.
Here.
Trustee Mahaney.
Here.
Trustee Morgan.
Here.
Trustee Murray Brown. Trustee Savoy.
Here.
Trustee Sepinen.
Here.
Trustee Young.
Here.
We have a quorum with 7 trustees present.
Thank you very much. First, I would like to ask that we have our individuals who've requested to address the board be introduced. We do have a request to address the board, and we're waiving the 5-day notice requirement because of the shorter notice for this meeting. Secretary Andrew?
Yes, we have one request to address the board from Professor Brandon Canfield. He is on line right now.
Yes, may I share screen?
Go ahead, Brandon.
May I share screen?
Yes, you may. I think, Secretary Andrew, do you have to allow that? Can we do that?
He should be able to go ahead and share it.
Yes, sorry. Hold on here. Sorry, I'm traveling, so you have to forgive me if I don't have my hi-fi production value you may have come to expect. How's that?
Looking good.
Okay,
can
okay,
see
thank
it.
you. So thank you for accepting this late request to address this body in the special formal session. When I last came before you in April, I illustrated the salary disparity which is occurring in the chemistry department, you may recall. I showed you that how the average full-time assistant professor salary at NMU had increased by 18.9% between 2013 and 2020, which was essentially identical to the national average for public universities. I then showed you how the starting salary for full-time assistant professors in the chemistry department, the fastest growing department on campus in the last 4 years, only increased by 1.7% in that same time period. I continued by putting that number into greater context by comparing the actual dollar increase to that of a full-time minimum wage worker in the state of Michigan. And then I pointed out the number of failed searches for full-time faculty in the chemistry department. This is abnormally high for NMU, but not unexpected under these circumstances, and illustrates the issues we've had in attracting faculty of the caliber our students have come to expect. Finally, I left you with a proposed solution, a market adjustment. Let me just say how encouraged I was, along with the faculty as a whole, when shortly thereafter we received from you a contract proposal which included a market adjustment. The implicit acknowledgement that this problem exists and that a solution is necessary was sincerely appreciated, and I cannot overstate that enough. However, the financial proposal most recently presented to the faculty for consideration, which includes a market adjustment, falls significantly short of solving the aforementioned problem. And perhaps some of you will be as shocked as we were when the actual numbers are revealed. So according to the proposal on the table before us, a full-time assistant professor in chemistry starting in 2021 would now see their base salary increase by 3% relative to 2013, again compared to 18.9% on average at NMU. That equates to only $1,664, taking us from 5 times below the actual dollar increase for full-time minimum wage workers in Michigan during that same time period to only 3 times below. The chemistry department continues to grow, and the medicinal plant chemistry program continues to attract students from all states in this country. Students who themselves are potential recruiters to populations we would otherwise never be able to reach. I plead with you to work with us to find a meaningful solution to this problem if we wish to maintain the level of esteem and the quality of education we have established in the chemistry department and at Northern Michigan University. Truly, that is why the students come here, and that is why this issue is so critical. As always, I'm happy to make this and any other information I have available to you or to answer any questions you may have now or at any other time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our next item on the agenda, well, actually, Secretary Andrew, do we have anybody else who has asked to speak with the board?
We do not.
Thank you. Our next item on the agenda is the UAW Local 1950 Technical Office and Professional Negotiated Agreement. President Erickson, would you please introduce the topic for us?
Yes, I'm pleased to bring to you a contract for your consideration, negotiated with the TOPS group. We have our lead negotiator online, Rhea Deaver, who can answer any technical questions about it. But I would say this, I think the number of sessions to come to an agreement with this was 2. The bargaining team for TOPS, as well as Rhea and her team, did an outstanding job being able to come to a fair and meaningful contract. When you stop and you look at what's going on at universities in Michigan and around the country, the fact that we're able to continue to provide salary increases, where we've been able to avoid layoffs that are so common at other institutions. This is, in my view, a really well-balanced contract and still recognizes the outstanding work that our technical office and professional staff provide for the university. And I'll flip over to Rhea. Rhea, I didn't know if you had any comments or not that you wanted to make about this.
Thanks, President Erickson. Actually, I'll just echo, we were able to get to an agreement relatively quickly because this TOPS group was outstanding to work with. They know the contract well, and I think we came to the table understanding that there was very little we needed to address from a broad language standpoint, as you guys saw by what was posted, but got to kind of the heart of the economics relatively quickly, and those are very productive conversations. So I'm obviously here just to answer any additional questions that you may have, but otherwise I'll let you move forward.
Thank you. At this time, I would ask for a motion to approve the negotiated contract between Northern Michigan University and the UAW Local 1950 Technical Office and Professional for the time frame of July 1, 2021 through June 30th, 2026.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Do we have second?
Second.
Excellent. We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Well, I have to say, I appreciate very much the work that went into this. I think this is an excellent agreement. I love seeing that we are making an effort here to boost the lower salaries and bring people up to a good rate. Is there any other discussion? Anybody want to say anything else? Okay, I'd like to call the question then. Secretary Andrew, would you please take a roll call?
Please indicate by yes or no. Trustee Fatante,
Yes.
Trustee Hart,
Yes.
Trustee Mahaney,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan,
Yes.
Trustee Savoy,
Yes.
Trustee Sepinen,
Yes.
Trustee Young.
Yes.
It would be 7-4-0 against.
Thank you very much. The motion passes. There is no other agenda items for today, so could we please have a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn. Support.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. This meeting is now adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone. And thank you, Rhea, for helping us out today and earlier.
Thank you.
Thank you all.